interesting matchup. We saw LittleBoi earlier in the bracket taking some names, as it were. And this is where we kind of expect a lot of the big unknown people to kind of rise up and really challenge.
Yes,
Cakeassault, obviously the 1 seed for a good reason.
Yes, absolutely. And putting the LittleBoi tag to good use, because it's like no beard versus the beard. You can see the stark difference as well.
Yeah, Cakeassault obviously maturing over time.
Absolutely.
That is how it works. And we're going to start here. Looks like we might be going to, it is going to be Godai Delta for game number 1. Going to be giving Kragg a lot of survivability off the sides, off the top, everything like that. But we're going right into it.
Oh, I guess so. I guess not. I thought looked they were fooling around for a second, but we're jumping right in here into the action. LittleBoi doing a good job holding center stage, but until Cakeassault gets in there, dude.
Yeah, that is true. A lot of really fantastic use there. But already off to a great start with this edge guard here. Yep, forcing the back air. Oh my God, going for the money with that forward strong. Oh, and the big spike too. That is not dead yet, but is burning the resources.
Let's
if he just held the ledge. Okay, getting the down throw again, getting it again, just looping it. Saying, okay, I'm just gonna take it to the other side of the stage.
I like you just going off for broke there. Like, let me just send you down. No hesitation.
Yeah. Okay. Good grounded tech there on that back air. Allow for the situation to keep going, but Cake already adapting, pushing pressure, and just like that, that's the stock. And he's able. Right? From what we've assumed to almost be LittleBoi's first stock, we turned into Cake's lead.
And absolutely, it looked like the clone was Cakeassault himself, just because the way it was actually just so perfect. It was like, let me just edge guard it easily.
He is too good at deceiving with that clone. I actually got deceived there myself. But before they're going to take that stock, only 37% on LittleBoi, and for Kragg, that's basically nothing.
Yeah, that's a scratch and a tickle. Right now,
it's a scratch and a tickle.
And you can just like do 30% back in the blink of an eye, so it's like no big deal.
Exactly, right there, get the dash tech into the grab. Oh, tried to go for the cheeky little command grab there, trying to mix it up.
And since this is all best of 5, it's always a good thing to mind just to kind of keep it silly, keep it a little bit tricky on your opponent. You got to keep them on edge here. Don't want to be a long set.
Don't want to give them the good details. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You want to try and keep as much of your as many tricks as possible in your bag.
Never show your full hand on game 1.
No, not game 1.
Got to keep it moving here. And look at LittleBoi.
All right. And speaking of keeping it moving, coast to coast, already on it, forcing the recovery into the stage. But again, the clone coming in clutch.
But it's with the damage right now.
Yep. Okay. Gets a good forwarder out.
Find the in. Can you convert anything off of it? I like using the shards. Make sure that clone disappears.
But that slight misstep on the ledge. All right, manages to get back, but Cake's so fast.
Absolutely.
It's insane how quick he is. All right, gets the down tilt into the up strong. Again, a very fragile lead, but still has the lead. But, okay, that does still kill, even though the shards got a little tricky in there. Does still kill out the side. We're down to last stock already.
LittleBoi's doing a great job getting some great combos in, getting some great damage in, but Cakeassault is always the one that is cleaning up the stocks first. And I think if nothing changes, that's going to be the difference maker.
Oh, absolutely. And right now we just saw a nice little pillar combo get some quick 70. But again, like, the percent really hasn't mattered when it comes down to, like, edge guarding.
Yes. Getting some pressure going on right now. LittleBoi is firmly in the driver's seat. Look at that triple-digit percent on Cakeassault right now.
Yeah, but he hasn't been able to clean up the edge guards, and that's kind of been the difference maker here. Is that Cake's able to get backstage, and if Cake's able to get backstage, then he's able to take the game. But once again, this could be it. All right, managed to get the ledge.
You know, I respect it. He's kind of fumbled a little bit at the ledge. Let me just take a second, take a step back, and try to keep it clean.
Speaking of fumbling a little bit, that shield was looking mighty dangerously small, or at least dangerously cracked. Tries to go for a double down there just to carry him off the side, but not going to happen.
The grab doesn't really lead to much, but it's the corner pressure.
Oh, the clone's online. All right, lands on the pillar. Oh,
that's crazy. That's going to be a quick cleanup from Cakeassault. That was really touch and go there for a second.
It was. The cape destroying the pillar and then just falling into the up smash was just a little bit of unfortunate, but a little bit of good awareness from Cake to let it rip in that moment.
Yeah, that was very clean, too. It's very naturally flowing of like, first I take your pillar, then I take your stock.
Exactly. And, okay, we are getting a character swap. Cake going to Fleet.
Interesting. Maybe finding it a little bit more comfortable in this matchup?
Probably. Again, like, it does kind of come down to Kragg in some regards to the edge guarding. And I feel like Fleet has that in spades.
Yes, it's the power of the float, really. It's just like, okay, cool, I can hold this space and really lock it down. So if you try to pillar or anything, you're incredibly vulnerable to getting sniped out.
It's gonna be interesting to see how LittleBoi adapts their recovery mix-ups because again, like you said, the pillar is the big crux of that whole situation. Is if you're not pillaring smartly, then you're just gonna be dead. Or that could just be it right there.
It's a very strong start from Cakeassault, that's for sure. Making use of some of the strengths of Fleet that we just talked about.
Yeah, 106 already. Good lord.
Finally, LittleBoi gets a little bit more damage on board, but this is getting dangerous right now.
Yep. All right, and just like that, this is a dangerous spot to be.
Woo.
Okay, manages to get to the ledge, but again, 143 back to the other side of the stage.
Coast to coast. What is? Oh, beautiful dash attack, sniping it out here.
Yeah.
Trying to get something as well.
Yep.
There
you
you
nail
go.
off the side. Yep.
That was way more clean than we saw in game 1. That's for sure.
Yeah, and like we said before, that's the power. That's the power of a good edge guard. Like, and Fleet is a character that will absolutely destroy Kragg off stage if you're not ready for it.
Right now, LittleBoi, home field advantage and getting some really good strings going.
I went.
Oh, where are we going
so
though?
deep for that.
Where are
so
we going?
deep for that? Okay, gets back.
Oh, getting the reverse on it too.
Not the sweet spot of the up air though, so that Cake's gonna stay alive.
Now you got the advantage on stage right now. If you can just quickly finish it up. Fleet is a little light, so you can get something moving.
Oh, no, he had the read. It was right there.
He messed up the timing.
Yeah, he had it in his hands. It slipped out. But this is going to be big damage now for Cake. Oh, no. He back off stage again. Where are you going?
LittleBoi had the chance, and now it's basically just turning into Cake's game.
Yeah, and even that up air, 130, still not enough. 96% and climbing. Another back air. Sending you off stage again? Let the boy breathe.
Please. Can LittleBoi finish their plate, though?
Not looking like it right now. Yep, that is it. Reverse backer off the down throw. Gonna do it. 3 stocks to 1 right now. Not looking great, but Kragg is a character that is never in or out. He simply just exists within the game's sphere.
He lives in the present.
He lives in the present until the game is over.
Absolutely.
He's never winning or losing, as a wise man once said. Yeah, that'd be the more apt wording. But right now, Fleet has at 164. This is a life insurance plus right now.
They're off the shards. Finally, you take
Yeah,
it
180 though.
on the board. You need a little bit more traction to really clean it up here. And
Yeah.
it's looking more and more difficult over time. It's just Cake is so aggressive off stage.
No, this is bad. This is a rough situation to be in.
Okay.
He gets back, but again, just thrown right back off stage. Saying we are going to be in this spot for a hot minute. Die.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see you next game.
And like you said, that float. Just right there, just like, all right, what are you going to do?
It's the perfect way to control
Okay.
space.
Yeah,
It's not normally you see someone switch off their character when they win the game, but we saw
I
coming from
mean-
Cakeassault, and now it's just even smoother.
I was going to say, like, given how the Forgeman game went, where it was like, wow, that's pretty close.
It was close. It was very
Switching
close.
out to a secondary character, or not even a secondary, basically a co-main at this point, because he was one of the first fleets to, like, aside from Mystery Soul, B-Bats, and a few others,
Yes.
like, this was like he was the fleet, you know? And, I mean, again, showing why. Like, the edge guarding here is just immaculate. The neutral's fantastic. Up throw, up air, up throw. Waits so well. Gets another back air and nair. Oh, my God.
Absolutely. Just immaculate gameplay. I'm glad Cakeassault stuck around because people were really unhappy with some fleet changes, and it's like,
yeah.
character still got some sauce, though.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Like, come on. Like,
This is crazy.
That's dead.
Yeah, that's really
That's
what
dead.
can you do.
0 to death. So off of, like, a couple grabs and a solid edge guard, that was the whole stock. Like, that's all she wrote.
Advantage state going crazy right now, that's for sure.
Advantage State absolutely going crazy.
It's just so firmly in Cake's game. LittleBoi trying to find ins and out here and there, but the problem is that you're just a big, bulky beetle. So it's like if you get hit once, you're going to combo town, whether you like it or not.
Especially off stage, too. Like, okay, down, yeah, pushing into the corner again. That's kind of Cake's goal in this match. Just kind of either juggle with up airs or just push for the edge guard. Because those are like some of Fleet's best tools. That strong, powerful up air and the back air that just kind of is so consistent in edge guarding and pushing to the corner.
Going low to avoid that rock, and now you just are in the corner, but it's like you're Fleet, you're flying around, you're easily maneuvering yourself back to advantage state.
Yeah, but again, Fleet reverse back air again, waiting out with that float. Yep, and that nair is gonna do it. Bop.
It's clinical.
It
It is
really
a surgeon with the scalpel, and unfortunately, LittleBoi has no anesthesia.
Yeah,
This is
unfortunately. So
painful.
yeah, no, you're not wrong. Oh no! Oh my God! If there was some way for that to just convert into the whole stock, that would have been insane.
We're getting a little bit moving. We're getting a little bit moving.
Yep.
What can he find though?
Nothing yet. Okay,
There
gets
you
the
go.
forwarder, cleans up the stock.
On the map. A long way to go, that's for sure. 2 full games to even up to game 5. 2 full stocks to take even game 1.
And every hit just matters so much just because it's going to bring you closer and closer to those deadly edgeguard situations. And Cake has practice partners in ZB, but that's like that's the Pete special.
That's the
just
classic.
like the double edge, like yeah, right up the side.
We're spinning the bow around.
Just carry it over to the blast zone.
Just cradling you in my arms. Cakeassault.
That's just how Cake rolls sometimes. He just makes it feel like that matchup is impossible. He has a practice partner in ZB, which already set